Procedures Amendment Number 2 Bill of 2024, not the committee's report, because I did hear my good friend, the Honorable Nyikal, raise the issue of the report. And it's important also to mention that these reports, together with the business laws report, were tabled last evening around 5 o'clock. And I'm certain the Honorable Nyikal was not in the house at that time, so he may not have known, but I'm thankful that you are able to guide that those reports were tabled. And it's good also to remind members that these bills were published some time back, Honorable Speaker, and have been in the House. This bill has been in the House for the last month and a week. It was published on the 1st of November. So we had all the latitude to interact with the bill, and the committee only enriches what they have considered following public participation, and the reports are there. And indeed, Honorable Nyikal, if you have had the chance to go through the report and members, you'll be able to see that the public were very much in support of this bill, because this bill is addressing challenges or issues that were raised by members of the public. These bills were not just published by the National Treasury or the Leader of Majority. The bills came from a program where the National Treasury began with calling for views from members of the public on the tax regime in Kenya, how they would want to be taxed, how they would want to be treated by the Kenya Revenue Authority and other agencies that collect taxes, levies, and fees from them. And therefore, the National Treasury, in coming up with this bill, came from a very consultative process. And you remember when CS John Buddy was appointed as Cabinet Secretary, he did commit to Kenyans that he would indeed work very hard to change the manner in which the National Treasury interacts with Kenyans. And I think at the end of August or beginning of September, the National Treasury did call for views from Kenyans. Many Kenyans submitted their views, and those views are contained in these three bills published from the Blues. It is from the views of the public. Therefore, even before we went back to the public as a National Assembly, because constitutionally we must carry out our public participation, the National Treasury had gone to the people, gotten their views, collated their views into the three bills: the Tax Procedures Amendment Bill, the Tax Laws Amendment Bill, and the Business Laws Amendment Bill, Business Laws Amendment Bill of 2024, whose reports were also tabled yesterday. And following the extensive public participation carried out across at least 6 counties in the country, and lastly, here in Nairobi at KICC by the Finance and National Planning Committee, then the reports were tabled yesterday, and members are at liberty to interact. Honorable Speaker, when I speak about these bills being about the people, you remember last year, Honorable Speaker, we were able to lose a number of provisions in the finance bill. Sorry, not last year, earlier this year in June. And top among those provisions that got lost with the finance bill were very good and progressive proposals that were helping Kenyans